Cities. Violent protests and demonstrations following the death of George Floyd have spread across Minneapolis. A police precinct was one of the buildings that was set on fire. These are just some of the heartbreaking images coming into our newsroom this morning. And protests aren't just taking place in Minneapolis, they are now happening from coast to coast. You're looking at video from Louisville and from Denver from overnight. Thousands of people also hit the streets in New York and in Los Angeles. They are demanding charges against the officers involved. Our Ryan Henson joins us for more on this with the very latest from overnight. Good morning, Ryan.
Yeah, Rennie, so right now we have some new information too coming in. The vice president of the Minneapolis City Council told MSNBC that George Floyd and the officer centered around his death worked with each other at a restaurant near that precinct, like you said earlier this morning. Still unclear exactly how well the two knew each other, but we know one thing: there is still a lot of pain, a lot of unrest in Minneapolis, and they show right here in these videos. Last night, stakes were raised even higher. Here's the third precinct police station right here, set on fire by protesters demanding justice for Floyd. Other fires broke out around town as part of the protest. The rioting continued and the looting continued, as especially police cars and other things were especially the focus of some of those attacks. Store owners, even out front of their stores, defending them. The mayor, who has called for the arrest of the officer, now calls for peace as well.
There is a lot of pain and anger right now in our city. I understand that. Our entire city recognizes that. What we have seen over the past several hours and the past couple of nights in terms of looting is unacceptable. Our communities cannot and will not tolerate it.
And so these images, obviously, this entire story hits home for a lot of folks right here at home. I spoke with a local activist, and we talk about a lot of things, including the looting and some of the things that a lot of people are talking about right now. One thing that is very clear: still a lot of unrest, a lot of pain. That discussion in a half an hour. Reporting live, I'm Ryan Henson, 5 on your side.